I saw a story this week on social media, and it's kind of a feel-good story, and it really I found it so useful that it's something that I really feel is worth sharing with all of you. So, a girl graduates from college, and her father, being very proud of her, says, "I have a car for you." And they go to the garage, and he opens the garage. Now, the daughter doesn't know much about cars, but she knows that this is not a new model. In fact, it's definitely not a new model. And the father, seeing the daughter's face, says, "Let's take a drive. I have something I want to show you." So they get in the car, and it starts up just fine. It rolls just fine. It's doing good. They go down to the local car dealership. And the father has a friend there, and he goes and they see his friend. And he says, "So, if we wanted to sell you this car, how much would you give us for it?" And the dealer looks at it and he goes, "Well, it's an old car. I could maybe give you $10,000 on a trade-in because it's still in working condition." He goes, "All right. Thank you so much." The father and the daughter get back in the car and they head down to the local pawn shop that deals in cars as well. And they ask the pawn shop owner, "How much would you give us for this car?" He looks at it and he goes, "Well, it's old and it needs a lot of work. I'll give you maybe $1,000 for it. Maybe 1,500, but that's it." The father and daughter say thank you and get back in the car. They go to the local auto club. And as they look around the auto club, they notice people checking out the car. And they ask a few of them, "If we were selling this car, how much would you pay for this car?" And the top offer was $100,000. Because as they were told, it's a rare car and it's in really good condition. As the father and daughter are driving home in that very car, the father turns to the daughter and he says, "You see how the same car was valued differently by the different groups of people? The same is true of everything, including you. So choose to be surrounded by the people who understand your value." Not only do I like that story, but it reminded me of the first video I did, "What kind of car are you?" And it makes me think, because we've all had our bad days. We've all been beaten down at one time or another. We've all been made to feel less. And you know what? There are people like the pawn shop who want to exploit us and tell us that we're not worthy. There are people like the car dealership who are kind of status quo, and they'll tell us we're average. It's up to you to go and find your people, the ones who see your value. And when you're looking for a relationship, you want to find the person who treasures their time with you, who will appreciate you and care about you just as you will care about and for them, so that you can continue to be there for each other for a long time to come. We who've lost know better than most that time is precious. We don't have any to waste. So why would you settle for anything less than your ride or die? Hi, my name is Richard Struther, and I am the Widower's Wingman. You can find me at thewidowerswingman.com. And there, if you want some help with finding your people, click the link, book a call. It's free. It says 45 minutes. I'm not a stickler for that. I have to put something into the system. But book a call. Let's talk. Let's figure this one out together. Thanks for watching. And like and subscribe if you want. But if you found this uplifting, if you found this useful, if you know somebody that this would help, please share it with them, because it's not useful unless they're seeing it. I will see you in the next video. But I truly, truly hope that I get to meet you first.